Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Terminator Salvation T-1 action figure set. This figure set was released in 2009 and I bought this figure set on Toys R Us's website, toysrus.com, and I only paid $1.98 for this set. In the retail stores, the entire line is shelf warming at Toys R Us's retail stores, and they've been clearance for a long time, but they haven't gone below $5. But on their website, they were selling these guys for only $2. So I wanted to pick up the T1 because I think that's the best designed figure out of the entire line. Most of the figures are crap. But the T1 looks pretty nice, and at $2, I was willing to buy more of those guys, even up to 10 of these T1s. But the website only it restricts me from only purchasing one of these Terminator Salvation figures at a time, so which kind of defeats the purpose of them trying to get rid of these guys. I don't know why they only limit you to purchase one when these guys clog their shelves. But anyways, taking a look at the T1 here in the packaging, he comes in two parts here. But if you can see in the picture here what he looks like when put together. And taking a look at the back of the package here, you can see other Terminators in the Terminator Salvation action figure line. And this is the 6-inch scale of the Terminator Salvation. You have the T1, you have the T-Rip, which is basically a T800, but I guess they couldn't get the license for the name. You got a T700, you have Marcus, and then you have a T600. So let's go ahead and open this guy out of the package, and we'll be right back. Alright, we have the T1 out of the package, and I love and hate this figure set at the same time. I don't know what it is. I know what it is, but it's just, sometimes Playmates just frustrates me, especially what they did to the Star Trek line, and now with this Terminator Salvation line. But we'll get into that. First thing we'll go over are the set of instructions, which to me I think they're either the goofiest thing or the most dumbass set of instructions I've ever seen. Just taking a look at this, I thought there were only two pieces, but there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces to this T1, and I guess I can't show you what it looked like in the packaging, but the instructions show you how to put these treads onto the base of the T1, and in the packaging, the treads are already attached to the base. The front tread is not, so that's good. But the top of the one that is separated from the base shows no instructions on how to put it on the base. So, it's like the dumbass set of instructions. You got everything reversed. Well, anyways, but because you have to put the top portion, it's got 3 grooves in there, and you have to fit it. And you would think they would have instructions on how to put it on the base. But no, they don't have arrows showing you how to put it in a certain direction. But they do show you how to put the treads on to the base, which has already been attached for you. So I don't know. That's just a dumbass set of instructions. I don't know what it is. Anyways, taking a look at the T1, it is a very nice design. I really love this design. But Playmates does these little things that really irritate me on this. Let me find the picture here. You can see this T1 picture in this very nicely weathered. You got a lot of dirt and grime. It looks like a very good job of dry brushing to get that weathered look. Taking a look at this guy, this is a piss poor job of weathering on there. It looks like someone took a 1-inch brush and really just went back and forth. That does not look like dry brushing. That looks like actual paint application, and you can actually see the bristle strokes on the brushes on this. It's just piss poor. Really terrible job of dry brushing on there. I mean, this is a little better here. But damn, that's really, really freaking bad. It'd be better off if they didn't paint that at all. Because this is a really nice design, but they ruin it with this really terrible paint on there. It's a little bit better here. Not that much better, but this is just really bad where you can actually see the brush strokes. That's just terrible on there. Even in the back, it's just terrible. Damn, it just ruined this figure with this pretty bad job of painting. I mean, you look at that's just, you see the brush stroke right there. Because this is a really nice figure, and he's just ruined it. I could see why these guys sit on the shelf. I couldn't see it in the packaging here. Well, obviously, I didn't see it in the store. I ordered it online. So, but anyways, it's just terrible. Anyways, but looking at the design, if you just take a blind eye to the paint here, looking at the design, it's very, very neat. You got a pair of Gatling guns, or machine cannons on here. It's very cool, very neat. But again, Playmates, I don't know who designs. I could see how they gear these gimmicks for the kids to play with. And these have a pair of spring-loaded firing gimmicks. But the problem is that most of these spring-loaded firing gimmicks, they fire a projectile, a missile. Even like the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra, they may be oversized, but they fire a rocket or a missile. And these are machine cannons, so they fire rounds. But this action gimmick, you press the button, and it shoots out the frickin' barrel. That's just the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I mean, even for an action gimmick. I really don't mean to put this line down. I can't even put this thing back in the position here. Looks like it only goes in one way. Oh, there we go. So, but it's really, it's not firing a projectile. It fires rounds. It doesn't fire the barrel. I don't know. I don't understand that. But anyways, but still, I'm just leaving. I never intend to fire these things anyways. So I'm just gonna leave them there as nice, cool-looking barrels. And yeah, you got the ammunition belts, which is kind of neat on there. And you have the Terminator's, I guess this is the head on there, and it doesn't articulate, which is kind of unfortunate. That would have been neat if it swiveled back and forth on there. But going over the articulation of this figure, it does rotate around the base. It's got a ratchet type of thing. And the barrels of the machine cannons actually do swivel on the sides as well, so that's kind of neat. I really like that on there. And this swivels around, I guess, to help navigate the T-1. And the treads, of course, are not real treads. They got rollers on the bottom, so basically just rolls around. So it's still kind of neat on there. And yeah, it does turn if you actually angle the front tread. It'll actually turn in a circle. So that's kind of neat. Overall, I'm glad I paid $2 for it and not $5 or $10 as the original price was. I have to say though that this is the best, I think, looking figure in the Terminator Salvation line. I just wouldn't recommend those other figures unless you plan to kit bash them or customize them for whatever. Yeah, they take a great looking design and just ruin this. I just wish they didn't do this weathering here. It would have been a greater looking figure on there. But I wouldn't recommend paying any more than the $5 that they're clearancing these guys out at Toys R Us. So, but this is my casual peek into the Terminator Salvation T-1 Terminator figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.